Tinder handsome guy. It was the story of my younger sister when she was just 14 years old and I was 19. Back then, we were both pretty dumb. I had made an account on Tinder, and we used to prank people together. We laughed a lot, sometimes blocked them, and did all sorts of silly things. One day, we saw the profile of a boy who was my age. His profile picture looked great. He seemed like a handsome gym-going guy. We added him as a friend, and my sister decided she would talk to him first. She was very outgoing and told him outright that we were just having fun and were easy to fool. We started chatting with him every day, even playing PUBG together and adding him as a friend there too. He asked us simple questions in a friendly way, like about our school and friends. He even mentioned that his cousin, Adam, was in the same school. One day, he said he would come to our school with Adam. We agreed and planned to meet him. When he arrived outside our school, my sister and I went to meet him. We asked where his cousin was, and he casually explained that Adam was sick. We didn't think much of it. We got ice cream and had a nice time, not realizing we had led him right to our home because our house was on the way back from school. He saw where we lived. That night, around 1 a.m., I received a text from him on Tinder. It said, "I want to meet you," directed at my little sister. Both of us found this very strange and creepy. We refused. After a few more messages, he became violent and abusive. He threatened us in ways that were far from normal. We were terrified. He then messaged my sister, saying he was outside our house. We peeked out from the kitchen window and saw him sitting in his car, staring angrily at our house. We were petrified. We quickly told our dad what was happening. He rushed outside, but the guy sped off and blocked us on Tinder. We explained to our dad that he was a supposed schoolmate, but we never received any more texts from him after that night. The whole experience left us shaken, and we learned a hard lesson about the dangers of online interactions. The Tinder prank goes wrong. 3 months ago, I matched with a girl named Rose on Tinder. She was average-looking, with reddish hair and a sweet personality. We quickly became friends, chatting almost every day. I never saw Rose as more than a friend, but she was fun to talk to. One day, I decided to pull a propose to your best friend prank on all my friends from college, school, and even Rose. I sent everyone a message saying, "I love you." Most of my friends laughed it off, knowing it was a joke. But when I sent the same message to Rose, her reply was different. "Really, I've been wanting to say this for so long. I love you too." Feeling awkward, I quickly told her it was just a prank. Rose went offline immediately and didn't reply to my follow-up messages. The next night, while working at my father's bakery, the receptionist mentioned that a girl with reddish hair had come by the night before asking about me. I assumed it was Lisa, a college friend of mine who also had reddish hair. I shrugged it off. After closing the bakery the following night, I rode my bike home. As I pedaled through the dark streets, I noticed a gray car following me. At first, I thought it was a coincidence, but the car sped up whenever I did. When the car swerved aggressively towards me, I veered off the road and crashed onto the footpath. The car sped past, and I caught a glimpse of the driver. A girl with reddish hair. I can't see her face because she was wearing a mask. I was convinced it was Lisa, upset about the prank. But then I remembered Rose also had reddish hair and hadn't been online since our last conversation. Nervously, I messaged both Lisa and Rose threatening to call the cops if they were behind the incident. Lisa denied knowing anything about it, but Rose blocked me almost immediately after reading the message. That's when I realized it wasn't Lisa, it was Rose. Shaken by the experience, I deleted my Tinder account and decided never to make friends on dating apps again.